Paul Fritzer. We're joined by Billy Chambers. Coach, this game's a lot more fun when the ball goes in the basket, isn't it?
A lot more fun when we run offense and put the ball in the basket, absolutely.
Your system produced itself. You talked about defense when you got here. You forced some turnovers early against somebody who got established, and then the offensive system didn't quite bog down as much. You got some good looks and converted more often than not.
Well, we got in trouble in the foul trouble, right? So we ended up having to take some of our players who pressure the ball and can pick up some of those steals, sitting them on the bench, and that really disrupted us. It let them get into an offensive flow, and we kind of lost our space a little bit and then couldn't get ourselves back into an offensive flow. So, again, we've got to preach the discipline. We've got to preach that our defense is going to be our bread and butter and create easy points for us, and that allows us to get settled offensively.
We saw a pretty stark difference on Tuesday night between the first half and the second half, but tonight it was a sustained effort throughout the entire 40 minutes. What was your message at halftime to really keep that going?
You know, they really took hold of the message. They talked about the things that they were doing well, and they talked about the things that they needed to do a better job at. One of those was keeping them off the boards, and we didn't quite do it like we wanted to do it in the second half. But really, when you have internal leadership like Lauren Christie, Jordan Miller and Taylor Purvis really taking the lead in the locker room, it helps you come out a little bit more settled and really finish it out when they had some great runs and really put the pressure to us.
Yeah, you led by 20 there about midway through the second quarter. This team this season sustained this run from Miami. Last year, maybe that wasn't going to be the case. How nice was it to see that resilience out of your squad today?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Glad to see the resilience, glad to see the growth from last week to this week, and still want more, right? You still want to get Ajanique Mayo going, and I know she will. You still want to see us get disciplined in the moments where they start to put together, some back-to-back scoring options, and they start to go on a run. I think we can shut it down earlier, but really happy for them to pull this one out and for the confidence that it'll help build. 4 in double figures in scoring. We haven't said that in a while about your team, but some big shots today. Mary Canerva comes up with a 5-point run. Daniela Lopez hits a 3 in a critical spot, then comes back with a nice layup. So some good shots in critical spots today as well. Absolutely. Keep gaining confidence. Keep letting it fly.
Good.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Xavier evens the slate here at 1-1 on the campaign. Xavier takes care of business here today.